day 2 of my working to install the SafetyDave rear view camera here, and also the cabling for 3 video cables into the car. So I made this timber block. It's treated pine, and I oiled it with the timber preservative and then 2 coats of weather shield timber paint. It will go like that, and then the camera will mount through there, the cable will go through there, and 2 bolts will go through there, so that this can look at the tow ball. In my Triton Ute front left passenger seat, this is the floor. I've drilled this 25mm hole. I think it's 25mm, might be 24mm. Anyway, this is the hole saw I use. This hole is to enable me to pass through 3 video cables so that I can connect the video cables to the wiring harness for the SafetyDave 4 camera monitor. I've moved the center console, and to do that I have to remove the rear console first before I can remove the front console. And this is to enable me to access the switch power here. From the front there is UHF 12 volt, this is trailer and canopy 12 volt, and this is in-car auxiliary 12 volt. These are rocker switches, and I will use this UHF 12 volt, the switch power, to connect to the SafetyDave rear view camera monitor to power it, because this is low voltage and is directly connected to the battery. And when I switch it on, power comes on. So when I want the rear view camera to operate, I just need to switch this on. This is the rear view of the rocker switches. For this rocker switch I'll be using, bottom is ground, middle is accessory, top is positive 12 volt power. So I'll be joining to the middle circuit, which is accessory power when switched on. This is underneath the front left passenger floor. This is the 25mm hole I've drilled. I've cleaned around so that I can apply rust proofing paint, and then I'll put a rubber grommet, through it. So again, at the rear of the Ute, rubber grommet, video cable passing through, and this is the timber mount I made with 2 rubber spacers to absorb vibration as well as to space it out so there's a distance that allows the rubber grommet to fit into that space. It goes about there. This is the mounting bracket for this SafetyDave Square camera. So I've fitted the 2 bolts through the bracket and through the timber. Now to see if I can slot it into the holes I pre-drilled. Looks good, works well. Excellent, very nice. Now I'm just gonna put on the rear of each bolt a washer, a spring washer, and a nylon nut, and these 2 are stainless steel. So the mounting bracket and block for the rear camera is now mounted like this, and behind, that's what it looks like. I put thick rubber because of the angle which the bolts go in. It's tight now. This is the 2-in-1 socket for the analog high definition video cables. This is how I've attached it. Nylon nuts, stainless steel screws, washers. To fix this video socket connector to the tow bar, it has a rubber shim with 6mm Allen key bolts. I'm shifting the rear camera monitor from the top mount here because it blocks the front view into this DIN console box. I've made this timber platform, mounted the ball mount for the monitor, and on the underside I've installed 3 strips of 3M dual lock, the mushroom locking tape, which will be very strong, and that will go into this hole. This is the platform now mounted. I think it's very strong and secure. So there's now the camera monitor mounted into the console, and from the driver's point of view, it is perfect visibility and no obstruction to the front driver view over the windscreen. I think this is very good. It's very stable, doesn't block any of the instruments. And with the power on, that's the rear view camera view. So the cabling for the video camera monitor, all the 3 video cables come out under the car from this rubber grommet hole. It's a hole I drilled into the car about 25mm diameter, and all the 3 video cables are inside this wire loom, and it all goes there. I'll put this up here so it doesn't get stepped on, and the earth wire I've extended connects to this steel screw here on the door frame. The rest of the cable there, and I've tapped into this, which is the UHF accessory power, so that I can turn on power to the camera monitors as I wish. Now to put it all back. In the front left passenger footwell, I've arranged the video camera monitor cables like this. I think that will do. So I put all the trims in the left front passenger footwell back, and I think that looks okay. The wires are out of the way except for this video cable, but that's okay. That's not too bad.